Do you struggle to be direct, assertive, and confident in your communication? Maybe you have a hard time saying no. Maybe you have a hard time asking for what you want. Maybe you feel like you're overly nice or overly pleasing. If so, watch this episode because I'm going to share one simple technique that is life-changing, that can instantly help you start to build massive confidence, especially when it comes to being assertive and speaking up for yourself. So watch this episode to break through any of those fears now. Welcome to another episode of The Art of Extraordinary Confidence. I'm your host, Dr. Aziz, #1 best-selling author and the founder of the Center for Social Confidence. And this is a show for you if you want to maximize your confidence in every area of life that matters. In your business, in sales, in relationships, in your life, in your social life, and how you feel about yourself, everywhere. And today we're going to be looking at assertiveness, speaking up for yourself, being less of a nice person, and overly pleasing to people. Because as you know, when we show up overly nice and overly pleasing and trying to get people to like us and running around and hustling for that, it never works. We feel anxious, we feel less powerful, and we don't get treated with respect. We're not perceived as a powerful person, someone that people want to date, that they want to hire, that they want to promote. So we want to learn how to shift that. And one of the biggest obstacles that I've seen for people shifting this, and I know this was the case for me for many years, is a feeling of guilt. Like it's bad or wrong to do that, to speak up, to say, hey, I don't like what happened here and I want this to be different. Or I'm not satisfied with the service that I'm getting here. Or I think we should do this instead of that. And here's why I'm going to challenge your perspective. Or, wow, I think you're absolutely beautiful and I want to, let's go out. Like putting it out there in a direct way can feel very uncomfortable, very exposed, and then we can feel very guilty afterwards, or a lot of ruminating or second guessing ourselves afterwards, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or why did I say that, or oh, how did they think that? How did that land? I don't know, and we get really anxious afterwards. And what's missing is what I want to share in this video. What you're missing is your Bill of Rights. You're missing your Bill of Rights. You need a Bill of Rights. So a Bill of Rights is, like from politics and creation of any state or government, there's a list of the rights of the people, right? For example, the United States, everyone has a right to, say, free speech is one of them. But you got to come up with your own Bill of Rights for you. And you got to come up with what are the things that I am allowed to do. And you want to set it up that's going to give you a sense of freedom and power and confidence. So here are a few examples. And it's going to be a list. It could be 5 things. It could be 50 things. I don't know. But here are some things that were on my Bill of Rights when I created this and are still on my Bill of Rights. It is, I can start conversations with anyone that I want. I can approach anyone that I want to start a conversation for any reason. I have the right to end a conversation whenever I want, in whatever way I want. Basically, I don't have to talk to someone if I don't want to talk to them. I have the right to say no without giving a reason or an explanation. That one was a big one for me. When I say it now, I'm like, damn right I do. When I first created the Bill of Rights, I was like, this is going to be the end of all my relationships, right? So don't create like what's safe for you or what you've been doing. Create what would be the most powerful, liberating Bill of Rights that you can. I have a right to say what I perceive and think, regardless of how people might respond to it. I have a right to challenge someone and offer a different perspective. I have a right to ask for what I want in any situation. I mean, these are basic core rights. And you want to come up, and if you like these, what I'm saying, write them down, make them your own. But maybe there's other things that you want to add to the list. Maybe there's something that you want to put in there about your relationship or about at work. But what is it? What are your Bill of Rights? Because when you create this, you're creating permission for yourself to do these things. And then the next step is to live your Bill of Rights. Allow yourself to do it. I have permission to end a conversation when I want. Okay, I'm going to end this conversation. And here's the thing. There's going to be this period of time where there's your Bill of Rights. That's how you want to be and how you want to show up powerfully in the world. And then you do it, and then afterwards you're like, ugh, That was bad, bad, wrong, bad. All that nice person programming is going to come in and be like, bad, wrong, bad, wrong. Oh, you hurt their feelings. Oh, they really wanted to talk to you and you didn't talk to them. Oh my God, that's so bad. What's wrong with you? Just breathe. That is the force that you must break through in order to become your most confident, powerful self. And on the other side is freedom. On the other side is you being okay with who you are, with you knowing who you are, you being the biggest, boldest, most powerful, attractive version of yourself, and getting all the things that you want, the relationship, the career success, all those things, just the feeling good about yourself and the self-esteem, it all comes on the other side. So you got to be able to withstand that force. And if that's overwhelming to you or challenging to you, you got to find a way to work through it. Watch these videos. Get some of my programs or some of my books, something that's going to help you to stay the course, to work through it. Because when you get to the other side, you're going to feel so much better, so much freer. But it's going to start with creating that Bill of Rights. So do that. Subscribe to this video if you've been enjoying this. And also, right below, what some of the things on your Bill of Rights are. That would be really fascinating. I'd love to read those. And I'd love to see people share it with each other, because maybe you have some interesting ideas of things that I didn't mention here. Write your Bill of Rights and let's see what it is, because we can all learn from each other. So share some of the items on your Bill of Rights below, or any questions you have in the comments. And until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome. We'll talk to you soon.